Hello, good day to it's me, Andy, and this is Talking Really. Now, an interesting article or video I saw, which was Ivor Cummins. You all know him. He's very reliable and his information is easy to understand. Now, we've heard about the PCR test and we know, well, most of us know and believe that the test is not designed to find out whether you're ill or you have something. It will find whatever you like because of the number of cycles. I don't profess to be scientific in nature, but I do understand and believe the facts when multiple people say the same thing and provide evidence to prove it. And as we know, there is a 97% chance that you will get a false positive based upon the idea that they do a number of cycles, and this increases the risk of generating a false positive. And this is what's been used over the months to use as evidence for lockdown, for everything, for social distancing, for everything the government are doing is as a basis of PCR testing. It should not be used as a test in that way. Now, there is another test that's come along, which is a rapid antigen test. This test is different. You put a swab in your mouth this time, not up your nose. I'm always worried about up my nose because with my specific disability, there's a higher risk that I will move or jerk. And if they shove something up my nose, there's probably a 200% chance I will move. And if they're not quick and they're not careful, they could shove that right into my brain. And obviously we hear stories about causing severe damage to people where they pushed it up too far. So that's my reluctance to have a PCR test, is purely because they're shoving something up my nose. And there's a risk of me becoming, damaged through it. So the rapid antigen apparently works on a different method and is something that's a little bit more reliable, but still not very reliable. The rating for this is 45 to 55% accurate. However, it is probably 100% more accurate than PCR. Now, the differences are discussed in this video from Ivor Cummins.
So say we take 100 people and 3 or 4% are positive in PCR test. That means 96 guys are okay. So we'll focus on the PCR positive guys. And remember, PCR test was used, so not all of these are infectious. In fact, a half or more could be dead viral fragments, old infections, not a problem. Because PCR test finds the people who are infectious, but it also finds all of these people. That's where rapid antigen comes in. It's much better at focusing on the people who are actually infectious. So by using this, we can help to remove these people. And that means 98 people are okay, and a lot of problems are avoided. Let's look closer. PCR test, rapid antigen. PCR test around $150 maybe, and it takes 2 to 3 days to get the result. That's a problem. But you do, with a high degree of assurance, recognize the infectious people. Antigen is $10. Takes 20 minutes. You got your result and you found your infectious person and can take action accordingly. But it's not quite as good at catching all, so there will be a small amount who get a negative, but they're pre-symptomatic and infectious for a short period. Easy solution. 24 hours later, you can do another $10 test, 20 minutes, and then you can pick up these guys. So between the two, you've got a perfect, cheap, fast system, which would be incredible for population management of this viral issue. Unlike the laboratory PCR test, which is very inappropriate. You can use rapid antigen to free up health workers, care home people, travellers and travel staff. universities and schools. Even prisons find out where the problems are. In fact, it's the perfect population solution, and we need to be asking, why are we not using this technology, which is very well established and is only rolling out very slowly and could completely open up our society, our economies, our public health? Everything could get back towards normal while still dealing admirably with the problem. And a final thought for you. Widespread use of this test would massively protect Granny, but it would also give her back a world worth living in. And indeed, one for her children and grandchildren likewise.
Right, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was very easy to understand. So purely from a point of view of preference, I would take the rapid antigen test any day. And I would be completely happy to have that. But obviously you cannot choose that, because if it's not offered, then you can't have it. So when you roll up for a test or whatever, say, for example, you want to go to Thailand, you have to have a test. I'm pretty certain that they don't offer one or the other. They would have whichever one they have, which is currently PCR. So that would present major problems for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and of course thank you to Ivor Cummins for that. Obviously, if you want to go and see the original, then there is obviously a YouTube channel and a website. Have a good day. Bye for now.